This specialized facility represents the cutting edge of biological processing, turning raw skeletal materials into pharmaceutical products. Every shipment of raw material is cataloged and tested for purity before entering the primary production cycle. Precision is paramount as workers identify the specific mineral density required for high-grade medicinal calcium and protein.
Specialized ultrasonic baths remove all organic residue without damaging the intricate structure of the complex bone matrix.
To learn more about modern industrial wonders, hit the subscribe button and join our global community today. Intense heat treatment ensures total sterilization and prepares the brittle skeletal remains for the next stage of. The grinding process breaks down the solid structures into a bioavailable powder used for various medical applications. Uniformity is essential for proper dosage control when the refined powder is finally encapsulated for consumer use. Catalysts are added to the bone meal to enhance the absorption rates of the final medicinal product. Modern encapsulation machines can process thousands of units per hour with incredible accuracy and minimal waste production. Microscales monitor every single capsule to ensure the weight remains within the strict pharmaceutical safety tolerance levels. A final polish ensures that the capsules are smooth and easy for the patient to swallow safely. Airtight seals are vital to maintain the potency of the medicine and prevent any environmental moisture contamination. Every bottle is given a unique tracking code to allow for full transparency throughout the global supply.
Random sampling is a standard protocol to guarantee that every batch meets the international health standards required.
Finished goods are stored in a strictly controlled environment until they are cleared for international air freight. Before processing, the anatomical structure of the species is studied to maximize the extraction of beneficial minerals. Daily sanitation of the entire facility prevents any cross-contamination between different batches of the medicinal bone products.
Thermal monitoring prevents the degradation of delicate proteins that could occur if the drying temperatures fluctuate too.
Years of research have led to the perfection of this formula, blending ancient knowledge with modern technology.
The raw materials are sourced from sustainable farms that adhere to strict ecological and ethical animal welfare.
Even the smallest measurement is recorded in the central database to track the total yield per batch.
Neutralizing the pH levels of the bone material is a critical first step in the refinement process. High-pressure steam kills any remaining pathogens, ensuring that the final medicine is safe for long-term human. Constant stirring prevents the powder from clumping and ensures that the additive minerals are distributed perfectly throughout. Any piece that does not meet the visual standard for whiteness and purity is immediately discarded. HEPA filters remove 99% of airborne particles to maintain a sterile cleanroom environment for pharmaceutical production. Sensors provide real-time feedback to the engineers, allowing for instant adjustments to the production speed and efficiency. Automation reduces the risk of human error during the final packing stage and increases the overall throughput. This eco-friendly factory utilizes solar power and water recycling systems to minimize its total environmental impact footprint. Edible ink is used to print logos on each capsule for brand recognition and to prevent counterfeiting. Digital logs replace paper records to ensure that every step of the process is traceable and secure. Breaking the skeletons into uniform sizes is necessary to prevent the fine grinding machines from jamming during operation. The scientists test how quickly the medicine dissolves to ensure that patients receive the maximum benefit after ingestion. Every aspect of the factory is controlled from this central hub to ensure maximum safety and performance. Fast changeovers between different labels allow the factory to package various products for global markets with ease. After the heat treatment, the skeletons must cool in a sterile environment to prevent any moisture reabsorption.
Laser engraving provides a permanent serial number that cannot be wiped away or altered by third parties. All additives are stored under strict safety regulations to ensure the highest quality of the final formulation. Rare minerals are extracted from the skeletal remains to create a concentrated form of the medicinal powder.
The factory operates 24 hours a day to keep up with the rising international demand for health.
Preventative maintenance is scheduled weekly to ensure that the production lines never experience any unplanned downtime.
Micro-measurements are the backbone of pharmaceutical quality, ensuring that every dose is exactly as the label.
Compressed air moves the fine powder through the factory pipes to reduce the risk of environmental exposure.
Security seals guarantee that the product has not been tampered with since leaving the manufacturing facility floor. Stringent entry requirements protect the integrity of the medicine by keeping the production zones free of dust. Data analysis allows the factory to maintain a consistent chemical profile for every bottle of medicine produced.
Large-scale production requires a constant flow of materials to keep the automated packaging lines running at speed.
The finished product begins its journey to pharmacies around the world, improving the lives of countless patients.
From raw skeleton to medical capsule, this journey illustrates the incredible power of modern industrial pharmaceutical manufacturing. Even a tiny tear in the filter could compromise the quality of the final medicinal bone powder. Pure water is a fundamental requirement for the cleaning and processing of the raw skeletal remains.
Centrifuges are used to isolate specific organic compounds from the bone meal during the complex extraction phase.
Steam power is used throughout the facility for sterilization and to maintain the required processing temperatures. Efficient inventory management ensures that the factory never runs out of the materials needed for final packaging. The blister packing provides an additional layer of protection and makes it easier for patients to track doses. Monitoring surface temperatures prevents any accidental heat damage to the medicine during the high-speed manufacturing process. Advanced nozzle technology prevents dust clouds and ensures that every capsule is filled with surgical precision.
This sustainable approach to manufacturing protects the local environment while reducing the factory's total water consumption.
Stability testing determines the shelf life of the product, ensuring it remains effective for years after production.
Modeling the skeletal structure allows researchers to identify the best parts of the bone for mineral extraction.
Regular cleaning of the grinding equipment is necessary to maintain the high purity standards of the factory. Metal detection is a mandatory safety step to ensure that no foreign particles have entered the medicine.
Correct labeling and expiration dating are critical for regulatory compliance in the international pharmaceutical export market.
Uninterrupted power is necessary to prevent any loss of temperature-sensitive materials during a regional power failure.
The foil seal provides a moisture barrier that is essential for maintaining the stability of the medicine.
Humidity must be kept below 30% to prevent the gelatin capsules from becoming sticky or soft. Reagents are used to verify the concentration of specific proteins found in the processed bone meal extract. High-value pharmaceutical facilities require robust security to protect the sensitive intellectual property and the valuable inventory. Computerized logic optimizes the storage and retrieval process, reducing the time needed to fulfill large international orders. Proper alignment prevents spilling and ensures that the automation runs smoothly at the maximum possible production speed.
The final presentation must be clean and professional to instill confidence in the healthcare providers and patients.
This facility serves a global market, providing essential medicinal products to regions with limited local manufacturing capabilities.
Collaboration between different scientific disciplines is the key to the continuous innovation found within this modern Monthly calibration is a regulatory requirement that ensures the continued accuracy of the pharmaceutical filling equipment. Vision systems automatically reject any capsule with a blurred logo or imperfect printing to maintain brand standards. Production sealing is the industry standard for providing a tamper-evident and moisture-proof barrier for medicine bottles. Cooling towers dissipate the heat generated by the industrial machinery, ensuring the factory remains at an optimal. Tracking production trends allows the factory to plan for future expansions and meet the growing global demand.
Daily temperature logs are mandatory for all refrigerators used to store sensitive biological and chemical research samples.
Microbial testing confirms that the sterilization process has been effective and that the powder is safe.
A dedicated and well-trained workforce is the foundation of the factory's success in the competitive pharmaceutical market.
Fine-tuning the polishing speed ensures that the capsules achieve a high-gloss finish without any surface scratching. Remote access allows managers to oversee production even when they are away from the physical factory floor. Interlocking doors prevent any accidental air exchange between the cleanroom production zones and the rest of the facility.
Laser marking provides a high contrast and permanent identification for every crate that leaves the manufacturing facility.
Oxygen sensors ensure a safe working environment for the scientists handling the chemical catalysts and extraction agents.
Inspection of the raw materials at the intake stage prevents any contaminated items from entering the facility.
Maintaining the correct pH balance in the cleaning vats is essential for the effective removal of organic.
Sustainable energy production allows the factory to reduce its operating costs while promoting a greener pharmaceutical industry.
Frequent testing throughout the production process ensures that the final product meets the highest standards of quality. Final verification of the labeling ensures that patients receive the correct information and instructions for the medicine. Analyzing performance data allows engineers to identify areas for improvement and increase the overall efficiency of factory. Proper belt tension prevents slipping and ensures that the medicine bottles move smoothly through the packaging line. Modern design and technology combine to create a world-class manufacturing facility that is both efficient and safe.
Accuracy at the micro level is the foundation of the factory's commitment to pharmaceutical excellence and patient safety.
High-quality water filtration is essential for the consistent production of the high-purity medicinal bone powder extracts.
Real-time production tracking allows the shift managers to meet their targets and ensure a consistent supply of.
As night falls, the factory continues its vital work, providing life-enhancing medicinal products to the global market.
Discover the future of biological medicine as we continue to innovate and improve lives through industrial excellence.